watching. Before I jump into this video, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, ring that bell for all notifications. Now, if you guys don't know what today is, it is Wellness Wednesdays. And today, guys, our subject of the matter is going to be heart rate. I touched bases on it last week. I received some messages from someone who wanted to know some different techniques and actually wanted me to dig in on this subject. So I have decided to pick heart rate as today's topic, guys. I'm going to start off with the definition just for those of you who don't really know what the heart rate is. Heart rate is the speed of the heartbeat measured by the number of contractions of the heartbeat per minute. So the heartbeat can vary according to the body's physical needs, including like the need to absorb oxygen and excrete the carbon dioxide, is usually equal or close to the pulse measure at any peripheral point, right? Talking about manually calculating heart rate. So at the wrist, and I'll drop a picture to show you guys, at the wrist, you lightly press the index finger and the middle fingers of one hand on the opposite wrist, and you do it right just below the base of the thumb. With the neck, you lightly press the side of the neck just below your jawbone and count the number of beats in 15 seconds and multiply that by 4, and that will be your total heart rate. I wear a watch just because the old school has kind of taken the backside and become obsolete. I do use a watch, but for those guys who don't have a watch or just rather do it manually, those are the two ways that you can do that. Calculating your maximum heart rate. So this is very important, guys, when it comes to you working out and wanting to actually get the best training for your workout. If it's weight loss, then you want to make sure that you're operating in a certain margin so that you're actually burning fat and that you're not burning carbs, right? So you calculate your maximum heart rate by subtracting your age from the number 220, okay? For example, if you're 45 years of age and you subtract 45 from 220, then you get a maximum heart rate of 175. So that's the average maximum number of times your heart should beat per minute during an exercise. And you guys I definitely suggest you do that math tutorial, your age from the number 220, and that would actually give you your maximum heart rate so that you can keep up with that. It is said that working at least 50 to 70% of your heart rate maximum is considered aerobic training. 70 to 80% is considered lactic threshold training. And then 80 to 95% is considered anaerobic training. So that's like your anaerobic is like your top threshold, right? And we definitely like to exercise and like to create a lifestyle so that we can kind of push that threshold to its max, but knowing in what type of ranks to do it in. Therefore, the anaerobic threshold is important to long-term performance ability as it represents the highest performing intensity that can be tolerated for relatively long periods of time. So when a threshold is exceeded, then accumulation of lactic acid in the muscles, and it causes fatigue in a brief period of time. So when you get to that highest and you're just operating there, your jaws get kind of droopy, you're sweating profusively, you're at your total maximum rate. It's time to come down and let your body kind of balance out and bring that heart rate back down. The anaerobic threshold is the physiological point during exercise at which lactate acid starts to accumulate in the muscles, which is what I just explained to you guys. It occurs around the point during increasing intensity exercise that the anaerobic processes become more dominant. And sometimes it is listed as lactate threshold. How do you calm your heart rate? So you close your mouth, your nose, and raise your pressure in your chest like you're stifling a sneeze. So like, hold for 5 seconds and breathe out. For 3 to 5 seconds, you exhale really, really slowly so that you're actually lowering the pressure, lowering the rate that the heart is actually beating. That's the way to do it. Repeat it several times. Raising your aortic pressure in this way will help to lower your heart rate. So breathing in, being conscious of your breathing. Anybody who has an Apple Watch, I don't know about other watches, but I know with Apple Watch, it comes with breathe. So breathe, it'll just alert you throughout the day, okay, it's time to breathe. And you come in and it hits it pulses on your hand, so it tells you how much to take in at that aortic pressure and then bringing it back down slowly. So that's something that you can do to calm your heart down. Some people actually tend to beat really high and don't know how to bring it down and just kind of panting, but instead you take those deep breaths and then release it really slowly so that you can actually bring that heart rate down. Question asked was, what could you drink to lower your heart rate? So exercise is going to be the easiest and most effective way to achieve a lasting lower heart rate. That's to do a regular exercise, have a regular exercise routine, whether it's 3 to 4 to 5 to every day. Create your own type of, but you have to stay moving. So create your own type of exercise regimen. Make sure that it is in the training that you need so that you're actually having the lower heart rate when you're not exercising and when you are, because you'll kind of train the heart, right? Stay hydrated. So when the body is dehydrated, the heart has to work harder to stabilize the blood flow. So throughout the day, drink plenty of sugar and caffeine-free beverages, such as water and herbal tea. Guys, I have my water right here. Spring water is really the best, but stay hydrated, guys. I know that it's wintertime. Some people might not pick up more water as they would in the summertime because it's not as hot. However, water is going to be your best friend. Our bodies are mostly made up of water, so you want to make sure that you're creating that intake. Make sure that you keep your body hydrated, because that's very important in your overall health. How to slow the heart rate down for anxiety. So people that go through anxiety, here's just a few different things, and they are very important when it comes to having anxiety that can help to reduce it. Not saying that it's going to cure it, but it can definitely help to bring it down. Breathe deeply. So it helps you relax until the palpitations pass. So just like I said, getting that deep breath in and slowly exhaling. Breathe deep. Don't just, you guys, and one thing that I started doing and started becoming more conscious of is when you breathe, sometimes we just breathe and we don't even realize we're breathing, but you're alive. Thank God that you're alive. And for me, every breath is more like, wow, I want to intake this breath, because we don't know. Life is so short. We don't know when our time is up. But I want to make sure that every time, that I do breathe, it makes me appreciative. It helps me to thank God that I am alive, and it helps me to breathe deep so that my heart is getting the most oxygen at that time. Just something that I do, guys. Also, splash your face with cold water. It stimulates a nerve that actually controls the heart. So splashing your face with cold water will help to calm your anxiety down. Exercise, like I said before, exercise. Sometimes a vigorous workout can actually help to stop the heart palpitations. So create that regular exercise routine so that you don't have to go through these things and then try to work backwards. Let's work smarter, not harder, guys. Start today. I don't care if it's 30 minutes. I started out on my workout journey, my weight loss journey, 30 minutes a day, 3 times a week, just so I could get into the habit of actually working out, because I hadn't in so long, right? So create some type of exercise routine. I promise it'll not only, a lot of people look at it as a weight thing, but no, this will save your life. This will help you from creating that underlying health issue that's right at the border that you can't see right now, but picking up an exercise routine will knock it out the wing, Don't panic. So stress and anxiety will make your palpitations worse. Guys, like I said, life is too short. Live life how you choose to live it, no matter who says or what says. Live by your morals, your standards. Do that, guys. Don't be bogged down in stress, unnecessary stress as well. If it's something that needs to be let go, let it go. Keep moving forward. Stress will kill you, and it's taking a lot of people out here right now just being under unnecessary stress. Don't do it to yourselves, guys. Right? So I wanted to go over the statistics of the heart rate. So it says nearly half of all adult Americans have cardiovascular disease. At least 48% of all adults in the United States have some form of cardiovascular disease, according to the latest statistics. That is high. That is almost half of the world being taken out by heart disease alone. Come on, guys. We have to do what we have to do. Go to the doctor, get checked, learn different things. Change your eating habits, do what needs to be done. Guys, heart disease is the leading cause of death for men and women. More than half of the deaths due to heart disease in 2009 were in men. Coronary heart disease, which is also short for CHD, is the most common type of heart disease, killing over 370,000 people annually. That's yearly, guys. That is not on a 10-year basis. That is yearly, just from that. Every year, about 735,000 Americans having heart attack. And it's happening younger, guys. It's not just your older folks that we're having to worry about with these heart diseases, because of, as a kid, we're building these bad habits in these kids, and then we're creating, and then they grow up to be adults, and then they don't know the proper way. Don't do it to yourself. Don't do it to your kids. Do what we need to do to take care of our bodies. Plaque buildup thickens and stiffens the artery walls, which can inhibit the blood flow through your arteries to your organs and your tissues. Atherosclerosis is also the most common cause of cardiovascular disease, and it can be caused by correctable problems such as unhealthy diet, what we're eating, what we're putting in our mouth, not drinking a lot of water, lack of exercise, not adopting an exercise, just caught up in living and just moving, but not taking the time to, do what we need to do for our bodies and our health. Being overweight and smoking. And guys, I thank God that he delivered me from smoking, because oh my goodness, I really don't know how it would have been, had I still been smoking this in that particular, long period of time. But just being overweight, smoking, all of these things I can relate to, because I once did every last thing on here. I didn't have a healthy diet. I didn't exercise at all. I was overweight, and I was smoking on top of that, and just kind of caught up in living, guys. You can do it. All it takes is one step. Take one step forward, and if you really have the passion to do it, the other steps will follow. It'll become a pattern, I promise. Heart attacks are on the rise in young people, especially women. Between 2010 and 2014, that number had climbed to 32%, with heart attacks, in women showing the greatest increase, rising from 21 to 31%. Guys, this is serious. Women, this is serious. Take care of yourselves, guys. I know the cakes and the sweets and the candies and the, soul food and trying the different recipes. I know all of those things get appeasing, but do what you gotta do to take care of yourselves, guys. Like, eat to live. We don't have to embellish in foods just because they taste great. Hey, taste them another time. Separate it. Just don't overindulge. And guys, here are 7 powerful ways to actually strengthen your heart. Get moving. Like I said, your heart is a muscle, and as with any muscle, exercise is actually what strengthens the muscle, guys. You have to adapt, especially if you're my age. My peers, coming into your early 30s, late 20s, guys, please, you have to exercise. You have to create some type of regimen for yourself where you're keeping your body going. We're getting older. I'm getting younger. I'm just going to put that out there. But we're getting older. We have to work out. We have to create some type of physical fit activities for our bodies if we want longevity. If not, it'll catch up to you and you'll be looking 50 and you're only 30, so we have to do those things, guys. It's important. We have to stay moving. Quit smoking. Quitting smoking is tough. I understand it. I was in it. I smoked for years and years with no thoughts of quitting until I actually started to take my health and my existence serious. Like, I want to be here for my daughter. I want to be here for my grandkids, possibly great grandkids. Like, I want longevity. And that's one of the things that you cannot do if you want to be on this earth and live a healthy lifestyle. And I understand longevity, but I want longevity in good health. I don't want to be, holding on by the rim. No, we shouldn't strive for that. Lose weight. Losing weight is more than just diet and exercise, guys. It is a mind thing. You have to be conscious on your weight. I know sometimes we go to the doctor and they say, oh, you're overweight. And it's like, oh, I gained a few pounds, but it's okay. No, do what you need to do to lose that weight, because that extra fat that you have on you could be the borderline of you having high cholesterol, or the borderline of you having diabetes or high blood pressure. Like, get rid of the weight, guys. Like, be conscious, take care of yourself if you want to live that healthy lifestyle. Eat hearty, healthy meals. Yes, you definitely need healthy meals. So I know like guacamole or foods that are high in fat, healthy fats, those are very important when it comes to strengthening your heart. Don't forget the chocolate. Chocolate, guys, chocolate and wine actually go hand in hand. Everything should be done in moderation. However, chocolate, which is cocoa, and the And the alcohol that's in wine actually helps to build good cholesterol and actually get rid of the bad cholesterol. So that's something to keep in mind that actually helps you out. Don't overeat. Guys, portion control is serious. I remember at the time I didn't have any type of portion control. What was in front of me, I was going to eat it. I probably was going to go back. Guys, don't overeat. Overeating clogs the heart arteries around the heart and will give you a heart attack, guys. Please don't do it to yourselves. Moderation. If you guys need any information on that, I have a weight loss meal plan guide that actually goes over the portions. I can send it to you, or I can do a video on it, whatever you guys want. But I do have that information. Please do not overeat, guys. It's gluttony, it's a sin on top of that, so we just want to stay away from overeating. And last but not least, don't stress. Like I told you guys, stressing is the #1 ultimate killer. Please don't let stress take you out. Whatever it is, pray about it, give it to God, and move forward. I don't care what it is, how bad it may seem. Guys, I promise, if you put it all in God's hands, He will take care of it for you. Do not stress. Don't stress. Don't put yourself in stressful situations either. So try to protect your peace at all costs. I tell y'all that all the time. Protect your peace at all costs. This week's segment, I want to assign to you guys. Guys, give yourself 5 powerful transformations, changes that you want to make in your life. This week, I want you to go look in the mirror every morning as soon as you wake up, within 15 minutes of waking up, because you're at your most conscious self, and everything that you take in from those 15 minutes will actually drive your day. 5 positive affirmations that you guys would like. I don't care if you're working on quitting smoking. Hey, I am not a smoker. Or don't even put it towards smoking. I am healthy. I have no addictions. I am debt free. Whatever your struggles are, whatever you're dealing with right now, speak life. Don't speak the negative part of it. Speak the positive part of it. I am healthy. I eat healthy foods. I drink water every day, all day. Those things that you're trying to fight to do, or you're trying to fight to adopt, I exercise every day, or I exercise every week. Whatever you're trying to strive to do, speak it into existence. 5 possible things, guys. And in those positive things, I guarantee you, if you believe it, you can achieve it through God. So, you guys, thank you so much for hitting this video, watching this video. Like I said at the beginning, if you haven't already, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and ring that bell for all future notifications. And like I always say, we'll catch you next time.